Let's talk about Japan, an island country in East Asia. It has a super interesting history. A long time ago, around 14,000 BC, was the Jomon period. People hunted and gathered food. They were really good at making pottery with cool rope designs. Jomon actually means cord-marked, like the pottery. Around 300 BC, the Yayoi period started. People from mainland Asia came to Japan bringing new skills like growing rice and using bronze and iron tools. This changed everything. Bigger towns popped up, and some people became more important than others. Japan also started trading with China and Korea, learning new things from them. Later, from 300 to 538 AD, was the Kofun period. Big burial mounds called Kofun were built for powerful rulers. These mounds were filled with fancy treasures. This shows how much more advanced Japanese society was becoming. Then in the 6th century, Buddhism came from Korea, changing Japanese art, buildings, and even how people thought. The Heian period, from 794 to 1185, was a time of amazing art and writing. The emperor lived in Kyoto, which became a really cool city. This is when the samurai became important. They were warriors with a special code of honor called Bushido. Samurai valued loyalty, fighting skills, and were willing to give their lives for their leaders. Then came the Kamakura shogunate, from 1185 to 1333. This is when samurai started to rule Japan. Minamoto Yoritomo, a powerful samurai, became the first shogun, kind of like a military leader. Zen Buddhism, which focuses on discipline and meditation, became popular with the samurai. Much later, the Edo period started in 1603 and lasted until 1868. The Tokugawa shogunate ruled Japan. They had strict rules and didn't let people from other countries come in. They wanted to keep things peaceful and prevent other countries from changing Japan. But even though Japan was isolated, cool things still happened, like kabuki theater and ukiyo-e art. Big changes came to Japan in the 1800s. In 1853, Commodore Matthew Perry from the United States sailed to Japan with big warships. He wanted Japan to open up for trade. This event, called the Black Ships Incident, forced Japan to end its isolation. This led to the Meiji Restoration in 1868. The emperor became powerful again, and Japan changed very quickly. They adopted Western technology, built railroads, created a modern army and navy, and changed their government and schools. Japan quickly became a powerful country in East Asia, but there were downsides. Japan fought in World War II, which was terrible. After the war, Japan was occupied by Allied forces. They got a new constitution and rebuilt their economy, becoming a very rich country. Today, Japan is a super cool mix of old and new. It's a world leader in technology, making awesome gadgets, robots, and cars. But Japan also keeps its traditions alive, like tea ceremonies, calligraphy, and beautiful temples and shrines. Japan has some problems, like an aging population and competition from other Asian countries. But its unique culture, technology, and strong spirit make it a very important country today. Japan shows everyone how to blend tradition and innovation, which is pretty inspiring.